Okay, Don Elliott, tell me what we have. What are we looking at here?
An ice saw.
Ice saw.
Yeah, when they used to have blocks of ice, they'd freeze it. They would cut the blocks of ice with this.
Get out of here. So,
It's
I thought
called
these
a
guys used
4-peg and
chainsaws, though.
They
What's the
call
deal?
that a 4-peg and a raker.
Huh, 4-peg and a raker.
And
Check
1, 2, 3,
that out.
4, and a raker too. And
Man,
they
that
used-
looks pretty medieval. Look at that handle. Look at the
But see
handle
how
on that
shiny
thing.
it is? That's for cutting ice blocks.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what's the advantage of, is it just kind of a little bit of nostalgia that these
Yeah,
guys are still
somebody
using
has
that
it,
and
we've
not?
sharpened
Well, they used to store ice
Mm-hmm.
for a community. Before refrigeration, the only way you could cool it and keep things was
ice.
have
You had an ice chest, not an ice refrigerator.
Excellent, excellent.
So they had to cut it up in blocks. You can't use a chainsaw or something with oil on it.
Yeah,
They had to use something like this.
nice. Very, very cool. You guys see a lot of different type of nostalgic cutting pieces.
From time to time, you can see all sorts of stuff for that.
Mm-hmm.
For the last 100 years, a handsaw marked time. They would have it acid etched into it, all the way from the sinking of the Titanic, all the way up to the steam engines, the coal furnace trains.
Mm-hmm.
They would mark the time on the end
Wow.
of it. The
Excellent.
World War II.
World War II, the
Battleship.
Victory,
Mm-hmm.
battleships, the B-17 bomber, all the way back till what's his name crossed with the first crossing of the Atlantic Ocean.
Excellent,
Lindbergh. They'd have one with Lindbergh's plane on it.
excellent. Huh.
But an old handsaw was a week's wage.
Huh.
That's what they figured
Nice.
it at. And the price of sharpening it was the going price of a haircut.
Oh man, that's excellent. So how long have
Of
you
course,
guys?
we can't get that now.
I know. Not happening. Not happening. So tell me, how long have you guys been? How long have you guys been at this location? Has this been the only location?
No, down in Detroit.
Down Highland Park.
Highland Park.
Since '73, I started.
Here since '81.
Okay, excellent. Now, in Highland Park, were you also off of Woodward or
No, Hamilton.
Hamilton? Okay, excellent. Because Woodward, I mean, is obviously one of the
That's
most famous
three
drags
streets
in
off
Michigan.
Woodward.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So, what would you say is the primary, I don't know, business, I guess, or
What do we make the most money at?
okay,
Carbide.
carbide.
Carbide circular saw blade.
Okay,
Used to be, for the building trades, was an 8-inch circular saw, regular steel blade.
yeah.
We would sharpen anywhere from 500 to 700 of them a week.
Get out of here.
And we weren't the biggest at it. We went to this other place, they would do over 1,000 a week.
Wow, man, huh? Are you noticing? You know, we live in a throwaway society
Yeah,
now.
that's
So-
what you have. The change of the guard, the older guys retiring,
Yeah.
the newer ones buying a cheap throwaway carbide to
Mm-hmm.
build a house with.
So would you say that you know the monster that is Walmart has that kind of impacted to some degree what it is that you guys do,
It's the whole
or
society as a whole has changed. Now you have to branch out other things. Now chainsaws,
Right.
different things that we do. We don't do probably 20 7-inch rips a month.
wow,
And we used to do 700 a week.
get out of here, unbelievable, huh? Jeez,
But we're doing more carpet. The carbide we do now are for the ones redoing the kitchens and the bathrooms, which are the two most expensive rooms of your house. So they do the cabinet builders that make the cabinets for it.
yeah,
Guys that work in there. Then the bathrooms doing it. That's where you get it.
excellent. Now, if okay, I'm in high school now, and I'm thinking of I'd like to get into a career where I'm using my hands. Is for something like this, is it more of an apprenticeship type thing, or how does a
Yeah.
kid get involved if he's interested?
Lawrence Tech has now put a whole department in because the architectural students couldn't make the model houses because nobody had the training or shop teachers to know how to keep the guys from hurting themselves to make the houses.
Jeez.
So now they have a department that teaches it. Shop teachers teaches how to handle the woodworking, and they started out by getting retired finished carpenters
Wow.
and then working ways so they actually have a whole department creating these type of people that can do it.
Since the high school's abandoned.
Right.
You
Yeah,
have
the
to
high
do-
schools are moving to more of a digital
Yeah.
type of skill set rather than this is if this isn't analog, I don't know what is. All right. Excellent.
Somebody's still got to make the house you live in.
You're right. You're right.
And they have to repair it and have to update it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody makes the woodwork at Home Depot to sell to you.
Right. Okay. Well, what are your impressions of most of the Chinese manufacturers? Is that pretty much all that you're seeing in terms of the steel that comes in that you guys are sharpening, or what's going on with that?
We do, and the bandsaw blades they make it's for most thing it's a little lower quality.
Mm-hmm.
Not because they can't make better quality,
Right.
but they can sell the cheaper quality at a lower price, and they sell more of it. So why make the better quality? You want to keep the customer coming back constantly.
You got it.
But then when you get the person that actually wants it to last a little longer, that's where they come to the. Our bandsaw stock's still made in Chaffee, New York, which is a company that's about 100 years old,
Wow.
family owned and run, and
Nice.
still make a good quality product.
Excellent. Okay. Well, what else should we know? Again, I wanted to keep this super informal. I didn't come in with a bunch of here's my 50 questions, but.
Are we going to see this on a website?
We're going to see it on Chainsaws Gone Wild or something.
He's going to add a few girls in the background.
Yeah, I can green screen this. No, I don't know. I mean, what...
The quality of the product, the Chinese saws are basically flame hardened. And they don't last long, where your better high-speed, welded-edge high-speed steel lasts so much longer and cuts so much better.
More expensive, though, huh?
Yeah,
They're roughly twice as much.
Twice as much. But they're not looking. They could make quality.
Right.
They're looking to
Absolutely.
sell it at a lower price quicker and get it in and get it out.
It's about moving the
A
product.
lot of the steel is stuff that they bought from us anyway. When the steel went so high, they bought our scrap steel and selling it back to us for more money.
Oh, jeez.
The things we used to do.
Right.
Now with the economy going down, you find people are more willing, like at Home Depot and that, buy the kitchen cabinets, do it themselves, putting it all in there, seeing the difference of a little quality. You find buying more of the old, with the woodworking, different shows that they have on TV.
Right.
People are buying the older equipment, refurbishing it, and using it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when the economy goes down, if they have a little extra time now, they're going back a little bit to their grandfather type stuff.
Excellent.
Digging that out of the old garage and getting it out there and using it.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Definitely a fan of that.